Time to get ready for the Larry and Needles Show. Okay, everybody. Welcome to the Larry and Needles Show. I'm Larry.
And I'm Needles. I want to start off on a somber note. We lost a family member of the Larry and Needles universe. Shout out to Otis, Steven's dog. Yeah, he was 15 years old. He was a little wiener dog, you know, kind of like you. You got a little wiener man.
I was thinking, who died, man? Fuck, no. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, Otis.
I would think like, oh, who died?
Nah. A little bit softer now in heaven. May the hills be rolling and the chew toys be plentiful, Otis. So, R.I.P. Otis, man.
I like to speak to the dogs in their own language out there, if there's any listening. Arf, arf!
You just like it rough. It's been proven. Should we talk about how you tried to sexually assault a woman in our class last night at Krav Maga? And the instructor worked you over? So we have the women and the men. Thanks to society now, men and women cannot intermingle in a combative form or anything of touching because, obviously Larry has that rapist moniker going about him. And that aura.
Tried.
And they were not down with that.
So there was me, Needles, and this guy Dave.
And then let's call her Svetlana. That's kind of hot.
Yeah, and she's kind of cute, and she's definitely like from Russia or something.
She got an accent.
And in the teacher, the fighting teacher, the class was a little bit small and shrunken. So the first thing he says is he points to me and Needles and goes, "You two cannot be together. You got to be separated."
I got a kid, 20-year-old kid telling us that we can't fight. He's fucking, 27 years younger than me.
He goes, I don't trust you two.
He's had another month.
Right. And then, and he's like, okay, so you two fight. And then he goes, and I'll fight. And then the guy's like, and I'll fight with Larry. And I said, I'll fight with the girl. I'll fight the girl.
Oh, man, he grabbed onto you like you were yesterday's tomatoes. He was ready to fucking choke your ass out. Yeah, he can't even fight with her. Isn't that crazy?
He can't?
No. That's why they had to pull Ray out.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Remember, they were very adamant about co-ed people touching or us touching women. I mean, we're not even trying to do it in inappropriate ways. We all know Larry's got sticky fingers.
Yeah, I just wanted to break her arm or something.
You're just trying to smell her butt like that dude at the bookstore. Like, this is my new move. Squat on my face.
It's called the bookstore.
Squat on my face. Right in front of you just play dead. Larry's playing possum again. So, no, it was fun last night. Oh, I forgot to tell you.
She was rolling around on the ground at one point. Couldn't handle it anymore.
That's what. Well, either could you. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Yeah, you got the lungs of an 80-year-old man.
I wasn't rolling on the ground, though.
You were just dying.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't even fucking kick and elbow anymore. But that's all right, though.
No, I did it for the full time.
Did you?
Yeah,
Congratulations,
See, because I didn't hold the pad for him, I did double.
Oh.
That was it. So that was kind of like I got a double workout.
We tried to get
just for those few kicks and shit.
We tried to get the third Bermuda Triangle of Krav Maga in, but he's got midget foot right now. Mm-hmm. So hopefully your foot heals, Kiki, and maybe next week you can come on and grace us with your presence. So, fuck, what was I going to say? I completely forgot. I need to go first. We can carry the show for a minute. But, where are you going tonight? Murphy's Law?
Yeah, going to see Murphy's Law.
Where, Reggie's?
At Reggie's Rock House, or whatever they call it. I think maybe just Reggie's. And I'm excited, and Murphy's Law is fucking great. One of my favorite bands.
They rock. I like Murphy's Law.
Yeah, me too.
They're like sort of like punk metal, sort of.
Yeah, they're a little punkier than metalier, but you could hold that for a minute.
All right.
I got one. And, no filter friend. Okay, the fucking show starts at like
9 o'clock, probably. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Because they probably have an opening band.
2 opening bands.
Oh, well, fuck. You're looking at 10 o'clock then.
And I told them. And then last week, we didn't get out of there until or last time when we saw DRI, we didn't get out of there until 1:30. He thinks we got out of there at midnight because he drank fucking 37 beers. I only drank 2 fucking beers that night.
Yeah, his fucking elbow was sore after that night, I bet.
Yeah, he was fucking kicking him back. He wants to go at 4:30 today, and it's like, dude, fucking Murphy's Law ain't gonna hit the stage till probably 10:30, 10 o'clock at night.
And why the fuck do you want to sit in traffic?
I don't.
You know what I mean? That's fuck Chicago traffic. Fuck Chicago. Did you see the fucking those kids that they're trying to kick out?
Which ones?
There's like an inner city football team that all shares this field house, like that's their home base.
Okay.
And they're trying to kick them out to move migrants in.
Oh man.
So they had a town hall meeting.
Fucking A.
And
fucking assholes.
All
man.
the kids showed up in like their uniforms and everybody was going fucking buck wild.
Nice.
And they were literally telling everybody to shut up, like your voice doesn't matter. But we're trying to push fucking migrants into your community without even asking you.
Well, it's funny because they're shipping these motherfuckers and busing them and flying them all over the country and leave it to Chicago for these motherfuckers to everybody just lays down and takes it. Of course, except for Martha's Vineyard. But the ladies, I saw a bunch of black ladies on TV, they're like, man, we're not going to be fucking put to the back of the motherfucking shit.
Back of the bus.
Yeah, while you're taking care of these assholes that don't even fucking belong here. We're already getting fucking scraps, and now you're fucking taking that away.
You're not pumping any money into our communities.
The fuck outta
but now
here.
all of a sudden you have money to house and feed and medical care and all this free shit for what?
Yeah.
For what? If you notice, most of the people that are coming over the border, it's not a lot of women and children. It's military-age men.
All military-age men.
Yeah.
I think there was something like, out of like 1,000 fucking guys, like, 14 women.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like Scarface. That's what it's turning into.
Yeah.
They're sending these people over here, and now fucking dickbag, not Adams, but what's his name? Adams is New York. What the fuck is Brandon Johnson? Brandon Johnson he's got a conundrum right now because he agreed to take all these migrants in, and now they don't have a place to house them, and now they want to build these fucking camps for the migrants. But the problem is that it gets so cold in Chicago, they don't know how to heat these tents for the migrants.
Yeah, and it's cold out today. I hope these motherfuckers are freezing. And
well, that's not Christian, Larry. We have Christian values here. I want everybody to have.
You know what? That'll make them walk somewhere south.
But the problem is that they're just letting these people in. Have you noticed in the last 3 days, Biden's done 3 things because he's so behind in the polls? Student debt, $9 billion. They're going to start building the wall now.
Yeah.
Which
should have been done already. They're so dumb.
Congress set aside a bunch of money to do this, and they fucking burnt through it with their fucking woke agenda.
Yeah, and here's the other thing.
And they're shipping people back to Venezuela, they said. So
hopefully.
No, that's what they said they were going to do. They're starting to ship people
I want
back
to say my dad was telling me about this girl that got...
Shout out Big Joe.
That got kidnapped and shit. That Was it a gang of Venezuelan guys that are taking turns on this fucking?
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about that. That's not.
All I could say is,
when you come to the land of milk and honey
tonight, and fucking, I just hope our fucking boys in the city, our gangbangers fucking take care of these motherfuckers.
So now you're gonna indoctrinate all these people into an environment that these people very meticulously keep tight. You know what I mean? Like you just don't go into the West Side when these guys are running the streets, got dope spots, they're doing all their own shit. People leave them alone. Yes. Now you're throwing these migrants into their neighborhood and they don't know what the fuck is going on.
No. And they're going to find out.
Fuck around and you find out. But the problem is that so the fucking left defunded the police, cut all these guys back. They took overtime off the books for the Chicago police. And basically now there's such a strain on economics in the city that now everybody's throwing their hands up and they don't know what to do. Instead of being part of the solution, they're actually being part of the problem.
Yeah.
And they're not really, there's no
Sounds
end.
About right.
We're getting about 1,250 migrants a week.
I heard it was more like 2,000, but 2,000, but you
this
know,
is what the paper,
2,000, whatever.
It doesn't
Either
really
way,
matter.
It's too fucking many.
It's 1,000. This has been going on for weeks now.
1,200 too many.
Well, it's been going on for weeks now.
Yeah.
So you have to figure we probably have 100, maybe 100,000.
But it's actually been going on for fucking years. It's been going on since day one Biden got in office. Now, here's the thing. It's just starting to affect us in Chicago.
No.
Those people in fucking New York, in Texas.
On the East Coast, in the South,
in the Southwest. They're affected heavily, man. California, Texas, especially Texas, Arizona, fucking New Mexico. Those people they're flooded with these motherfuckers. They're literally flooding.
Kiki's boy in San Diego texted him a picture yesterday.
Okay.
So at the Home Depot now, it's not Mexicans anymore. It's like Ethiopians or like Africans or like they're not Hispanic.
Wow.
And you can completely tell. And the picture is crazy. Like there's 50 of them. And nobody's doing nothing about it.
And they're all just hanging around.
Who's it, DeSantis? Or what's his name?
DeSantis is Florida.
Yeah, I always get them confused.
Who do you want?
California.
Gavin Newsom?
Yeah, Gavin Newsom. I always get those two mixed up, even though they're completely red and blue.
Yeah.
But
yeah, well, you know, they're both
I mean, this guy
young with the hair and shit.
guy he just appointed some I think black lesbian to his governor spot or something like that. And the people in the Democrats like, why would you ship somebody from Maryland when we have our own black lesbians that have been working their way up the system, and now you outsource it? Like, what the hell? I mean, come on.
Well, because he wants to make sure the person that's in there does what he wants them to do.
Well, everybody's a patsy.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's a fucking shill.
He wants to have his fucking person in there so he can make sure
maybe that
his shit gets done.
Maybe that might be his running mate.
No. But it's funny, though.
Vice president, I mean.
No, I think she's going to take up some spot that would be what he was doing if he fucking moves on.
I mean, the lesser of the two evils is just evil, no matter what.
It's just fucked up that he already knows before he even hires anybody that it's going to be a black dyke.
Well,
bitch.
Hey.
A black ass dyke bitch.
Okay,
I can say what I want. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not editing you, but I mean, you know.
Yeah. Here's the thing, you know. How do you know that this black dyke bitch is?
I mean, you don't have to keep on saying.
How do you know she's going to be the right
time
black dyke bitch for the job?
Because he picked her, hand-picked from Maryland, which has nothing to do with California.
Right.
I mean, how are you even? I mean, did you think she's been studying the law? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, you just this is the fucking hypocrisy
she doesn't
that
know
goes
what
on.
She's doing probably.
Well, what it boils down to is that Biden's going to get voted out, okay? Because if he gets voted back in, it is just crazy that people do not look at him and be like, man, something is wrong with him.
But you know that
he's not all there.
They fucking cheat, man.
Well, it's not, okay, listen.
That, you know, I know from living in Chicago my whole life, my wife being in politics, you know, even though she was just a public defender, we all know that the Democratic machine in Chicago is unbreakable.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the Dailies ran the fucking city forever.
It's as fixed could get.
Rahm Emanuel pissed the fuck off.
He's Obama's boy.
The worst thing is that there's no accountability. Biden's going to get voted out, and he's just going to wash his hands and walk away. Yeah. Like nothing happened.
As bad as Rahm Emanuel was, and he was terrible. Fuck, man. Think of how bad Lightfoot, and then how much worse Johnson is. It's really incredible.
It's trickle-down effect of wokeism
really
and
bad.
Like leftism shit. Like it is crazy the way that they just like throw disregard to the wind. Yeah. And they're like, we're going to let everybody in. We're going to get rid of the cops, and everything's going to be a utopia.
See, you know what I mean? In the old days, though, those Democrats had the cops. They fucking had... Well, you know, they believed in the cops. That was a big part of the machine.
How about that thing we were listening to about voter fraud in America? They said Cook County, literally Crook County.
Yeah.
They, what do you call it? They had more votes for Lyndon B. Johnson. Was it Johnson?
Yes.
It was Lyndon B. Johnson than and more than the whole state of Illinois. Then Obama, then all of those guys. But the whole state of Illinois and other presidents elect.
Yeah.
Which is, I've been reading a lot about voter fraud, which I don't care if anybody wants to
We're
hear.
the kings of it here in Chicago.
Well, so listen to this. So other countries don't. Mexico has one of the strictest voting laws in the world.
Nice.
Okay. And what we started doing was we started letting people fucking just vote from home for no reason.
Right.
If you say you have an ailment and you can't make it to the voting booth,
hangnail.
okay, but here's the deal now. What they were doing is they would mail shit to previous addresses.
Yes.
Okay, so they would send multiple ballots out for this person, and then they would wash them. So they would fucking pick them up. You know what I mean? Like, there was somebody that actually would go around and pick them up.
Yeah.
And then they would change the names to dead people, people deployed, people that are in mental institutions, people that they know aren't going to vote. Which is the craziest. It's like Tammany Hall shit.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
the fucking gangs in New York.
That's what they do, man.
Well, that's
what, everybody knows that every fucking dead person ever in Cook County that ever died still
votes 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's got to be a joke about that somewhere.
There
or
definitely
somebody's got to
is.
say something.
I saw a meme where it showed a cage, like a metal bar cage around, like looked like monkey bars over a grave, like, bars. And they're like, this is one way we're trying to stop,
voter fraud.
voting in Cook County.
Yeah, but they didn't show the mailbox outside
Exactly.
outside the cage.
Well, here's the other thing. Like on the last election, the presidential election, was so fucking fixed, man. They're so fucking crooked.
Well,
They had stacks of mail-in ballots that looked like a machine filled them in, like it was part of the photocopy, and they were supposedly mailed in, and they weren't even folded.
they weren't even checked, or
They weren't
even
folded,
Well,
so they weren't ever put back into an envelope. It's impossible to mail in a ballot without putting it in a fucking envelope. It's got to be folded.
But
so just that small thing right there is an obvious one.
Well, over time, also what they've done is they've handed out
The harvesting.
Well, they've
ballot
done
harvesting.
more. What do you call it? They've made mail-in ballots more accessible. It used to be 20%. I think
Dude,
when
I get
Bush
'em.
and Gore
get 'em.
was running, and that was the first one that was really where Bush won the election. And actually, Al Gore did, and he had to secede to him.
Yeah, but that
and
wasn't because of mail-in ballots. That was the fucking hanging Chad.
Well, but also they waited to count these ones because
Which only counted for less than 1% of the fucking.
Yeah, but still 1%. And I don't know the exact
Less
numbers.
than.
I don't know the exact numbers offhand. But if you're they're doing shit right in front of us now. They don't even hide it.
Nope.
Like everything is a fucking conspiracy theory. I really think so. It all boils down to somebody sleight of hand, shady bullshit.
Yeah.
For what? Feinstein fucking dies, and she left her kids over $100 million as a public servant. $100 million.
Well, they all do insider trading.
Well,
and
no.
shit.
Her
That's one of their
husband.
things.
Her husband worked for PG&E, which was a gas company that went into China. And I can't remember this thing about Pelosi also in China. I mean, obviously, you don't really need
They
that
all
much.
fuck around
You don't
in
need that
China.
much string to connect the dots.
No.
And it's pretty. The worst part is that we suffer the most. AOC and her big titties talking bullshit about how people need their looting places because they need to eat, they need family, they need bread for their family. Hey, can I get another bong hit?
She's dumber than a fucking box of
and
rocks.
then what
man.
happened with fucking Meatball and the dudes in Philly? What were they looting, Larry?
iPhones and shit.
Liquor stores
yeah,
too.
that too, yeah.
They had to shut 18 liquor stores down the next day because.
Well, yeah, they're gonna do that.
And Meatball is this influencer.
I mean, what would you do if we were kids and they had fucking cocaine and heroin shops?
Oh well, that's
That'd be the
completely
first
different.
fucking
These
thing.
guys are going into stores and they're stealing
liquor because it's fucking.
I mean, I don't know where the cocaine and heroin shop is in Candyland, Larry, but
that's what I would fucking rob. But I wouldn't care about.
They don't have
But if I
cocaine.
but here's the thing: I would
how
never
high
fucking,
are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, Jesus.
No, here's the thing.
What's
man.
the thing, Larry?
These motherfuckers are taking what they for sure could either A, use, or B, get rid of easily. And
You
that's
think?
liquor. Yeah, come on, dude. But, the iPhones thing is dumb. All those things are useless.
Well, yeah, as soon as they steal them, they have a fucking kill code, and it kills all those phones. Now they're paperweights.
Yeah.
And if you even try to tamper with it, it sends a beacon out. And
But Meatball's like a fucking famous.
well, I don't know about
movie star now.
famous. She's an influence. She posted bail's begging for money on.
And she's got a Kickstarter, whatever.
GoFundMe.
Go fuck me page, and
She's a fucking Jenny
yeah.
Craig page.
yeah,
That's who should sponsor
she's
her.
got OnlyFans page.
Really?
Yes, man. Yes, you can.
Would you really watch a chick finger blast herself that's named Meatball? That looks like a meatball? I mean, she was wearing a shower cap. I mean,
know,
what is
she
going
was
on with
really
society?
fucking ghetto.
I mean,
Hey, man.
shall I say,
Someone
Needles
wants to fuck her.
Needles
She probably has 4 kids.
Well, Needles has got the tracksuit on today, celebrating the first day of tracksuit weather. So, I mean, I don't exactly dress like a prince here.
I got fucking long underwear on today.
Well, 'cause you're a sissy.
Celebrating fucking.
Come and get some.
coldness.
Come on, come and get some, sissy.
Dude,
That's what I thought, bitch.
Listen, I'll beat the fucking shit out of you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna fuck
Well, I'm
around with
sleeping.
it's my microphones
Get
and my
the fuck
gear.
out. I'll move the microphone.
We'll go outside. I'll bust your fucking ass.
Yeah, okay. The only way you're going to bust my ass is if you fucking slip, fall, and hit me and then finger my butt.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Whatever, Larry. But
You're talking big for a fucking little twat.
Oh. Actually, that's good. You want a small twat, right? You don't want a big one.
Yeah, you fucking pussy. I'll kill you.
Oh, see how I got you? Right? You didn't have nothing
kill
to come with me. Oh, now you're going to kill me? We need to clip that and send that to the police.
Flip it and send it.
That's
Better.
all right, though. We could do your
They're not
fucking...
gonna, they'll probably say good. We fucking never did like that fucking kid.
I don't think they know me. I'm not a person that is known to local law enforcement.
They might know you through your brother or something.
He's been dead for fucking years.
Doesn't mean shit, man.
Yeah, there's been a rotation of everybody.
I know.
You're going to tell me that there's no show. I mean, we know one guy who tells us he's wanted by the police, but I don't know if that's true. That might be farcical.
Well, I know what's not a farce is that
This person
he
stole your
pounded the
bike.
shit. Yeah, he stole my bicycle. This jag-off.
Grown man stealing Larry's bicycle, man, on the fucking
36-year-old, 38-year-old man or something. 36
Who steals a man's bicycle?
He's 36 years old. He's a fucking jailbird. And he beat the hell out of his girlfriend at a bar.
And I want to say and make a disclaimer that this guy is just an acquaintance.
Yeah.
He's not a friend.
He's a dirtbag, no doubt.
So
he's got all the dirtbag traits to prove it. And
yeah, so he beat up 80. How old is George?
well, no, here's what happened.
George
man.
is in his 70s,
George is 64 years old.
and he's in bad
although
shape.
he looks like he's in his 70s.
He looks like he's 80.
Yeah,
He got big ZZ Top beard.
But he's got the
he's a good dude.
rheumatoid arthritis and fucking.
He's a real good dude.
So first, this kid, we'll call him James. Anyways, he beats up his girlfriend.
Gangster's disciples.
I don't give a fuck, man.
I mean, I can tell.
And he beats up his girlfriend at the bar, and he fucking.
Well, why did he beat her up?
Because there was a black guy.
That was the bartender.
A bartender. That was the black guy. He felt like she was being too nice to him.
To the bartender.
And I'm like, dude, it's the fucking bartender.
You're serving her drinks, flirt with them a little,
Yeah.
maybe you get a free one or two.
And so he didn't fucking get that.
Because he's very insecure, not
very
man.
insecure. And
Men
so-
don't hit women.
No.
But Larry
no.
tried to beat one up yesterday.
No. I just wanted to wrestle around on that mat with her.
I mean, that sounds even worse. You should just say, Larry.
So anyways, he goes to George's house on foot because now he leaves the bar because they call the cops because he's beating on his woman in the bar. She's in her car still. He goes to George's, which was like his stepfather. George used to date this kid's mom. They went out for years, and the kid's mom passed away from illness.
She was
His mom was cool. And so anyways, he's telling George the story that he beat up his girlfriend, and George goes, man, that's not cool. Why would you fucking do that? What's wrong with you? And so the kid goes fucking crazy.
I mean, we're talking hitting him with objects.
Like, yeah, so he's like, so now I'm a fucking
woman
beater. And George is like,
you call a spade a spade.
Right, and so he smashes George in the head with a full garbage can.
I thought it was just a lid.
No, it was a full
Oh,
can.
it was the can?
Yeah, he fucking zinged
metal one.
A metal one, zinged it across the kitchen about 5 feet, and the corner of the bottom of the can hit George in the
Why do
head.
you have a metal garbage can in your kitchen?
Because he's George. It's the fucking kind that's like Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
The ones that used to use as shields when you were kids.
Yeah,
and the kids shot them with
exactly.
sticks. Yeah.
Exactly.
So this son of a bitch.
So he beats George's ass. Now he hits him. Now he body slams George a few times, and he has George on the ground. George jammed his thumbs into James' eyes.
Good. He
To
should.
get him off of him. And then I guess he was whacking the fucking. He had like a handle from a.
Axe or something.
No, it was from a snow shovel, so it was a hollow aluminum piece of metal.
Everything's aluminum in this kitchen. Let me tell you,
and
man.
so he was beating the shit out of George with the aluminum fucking
Handle.
Yeah, in the head, in the back, in the side, beating his ass. So now the kid comes to my house after this.
And this is at
happened.
what time? About
this
1?
Is 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sleeping. I'm dead tired. I just played a gig. I was up. I fucking did.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Just by the way that he rings a doorbell, he should be put in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, this is every time.
So now I'm in bed, and my wife wakes me up all
Wait a second.
frightened, and I'm
Why
here.
did your wife wake you up? Because how did the doorbell ring?
It's going like
ding, 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 ding. Just fucking for until his finger gets tired, and then he keeps on doing it
And
again.
I'm talking about fucking 45 seconds worth of that, and then boom, 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 boom.
So he starts
boom,
hitting the
banging
door.
on the door, and then another round of doorbell
Which
ringing.
the glass is already broken out because another psychopath broke the glass
Yeah.
out on the front door.
So that kind of makes me happy that my door is reinforced.
Oh,
with
not
fucking
dude! If you would have stuck
wood.
that arm through the door, I hope you would have fucking twisted it like they showed us. Like put your hand on the elbow, 8 pounds of pressure, Larry,
That's
to break
it.
a bone,
That's it. To break the elbow.
to break the arm.
So this kid now, I don't answer the door. My wife is frightened. I'm like, fuck it, it's James. He's an asshole.
You could tell just by the ring.
I don't want to fucking deal with this cocksucker at 2 a.m. I don't know what drama this fucking asshole has.
Obviously, you know, because it's 2 a.m.
But I didn't know that he beat up George and all
Well-
this stuff. That was the next day George told me, and I was like, holy fuck. So I found the snow shovel handle in my front yard, and he smashed the side of Mary's car with it.
You never told me this.
Yeah, and I gave
Come
it
on.
the next day, yeah, and I gave it to George, and then I noticed my bike was gone.
So wait, he smashed Mary's car because you didn't answer the door.
Yeah, because he's a fucking narcissistic little
Well, no,
cunt.
that's more than narcissistic.
Yeah, he
That's
was
just
going
weak
wild.
bitch shit. You don't fucking. So he damages your wife. He first of all he hits his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Assaults
punched the shit
assaults
out
his
of her.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
which is a felony, I would assume, because the
hope.
way that he did.
It should
Assaults
be.
George, which should be another felony.
Yes.
But we're not going to talk about
Very,
what.
very off kilter,
We're not going to talk
unfair
about what
fight.
George wants to do about that, okay?
No.
All right. So then he comes to your house, rings on the doorbell, and then damages your property. And then what does he do after? Damages Mary's car, your property. And then
And
what
then
does
he
he do?
steals my bike
That's been sitting on that driveway for years.
that I've been
2
using.
years.
Yeah, I've been using that bike. I garbage picked it, albeit from my neighbor about, I don't know, 5 years ago. And all I did was pumped up the tires and it fucking held air. And the bike is like brand new and it's a huffy like mountain bike.
It's,
it was
it's
like
a fucking. It's just a. It's a Larry
12 speed.
Cruiser.
Yeah, and I loved it, man. And this asshole stole my bike. And I'm like, so he came over the next day.
This guy comes over the next day.
He came over, or no, 2 days later, and he knocks on the door and goes, "So I suppose you heard about what happened?" And
Nothing-
I said, "What, the shit with George?" And he's
Wait a
like,
second.
"Yeah,
wait.
I just."
Nothing. I'm sorry for stealing your bike
No.
and hitting your wife's car.
No.
Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
None of
continue
that.
your wife's
None of
story.
that.
I heard. I hope.
And he's
I'm
like,
assuming you've heard the story.
Yeah,
What
and
were you
he's
saying
like,
next?
he's like, you know.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Sorry about I really want to tell you that I still love George and stuff because this guy did raise this kid practically.
Yeah, but at the same time, man, I
And he
really
goes, I
fucked
left
up Larry.
some Wendy's on George's front steps, and I fucking.
Man, he got lucky. George didn't see that.
I know.
But so this guy assaults his girlfriend, beats her up in a bar in front of people. So he's got no morals, no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all his shit's
Yeah.
out the window. Okay.
Yeah.
Then he goes and insults George. Like I'm gonna reiterate again.
Very
and then comes
unfair.
to your house and doesn't apologize for either one of them.
No, and who knows why
That
he was
is-
coming to my
is that
house? Maybe to
sociopath
fucking
or
try and-
psychopath?
I don't know. A little both. I think he wanted to beat my ass too. And so I
I would have killed him.
I know.
I would have killed him.
And we were
I will
already
hunt
taking
him
these.
down.
We were taking these classes already. And then here's the
No,
other
not
thing.
even. I'll just kill him
Yeah,
with my
me
hands.
too.
Yeah.
I wanted to
I'll use
fucking.
an axe handle. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's.
I got a
Hell's
fucking.
Angels
I got
use
the
that.
leg from the old Hammond organ up by the front.
Oh, I
door.
thought you meant like a
Square.
prosthetic leg. That would
No,
be
it's a big wooden fucking leg, and it's even bigger than like a piano bench leg.
Okay,
that was holding
whatever.
up the
I mean,
door.
the archaic weapons we choose, like I don't want
And
to
I'm
shoot
so-
him. I don't want to stab
Yeah, and
him.
he's like, I'm sure you noticed I took your bike. And I'm like, yeah, asshole, do you have my bike? Did you bring it back? And he's like, no. And
Well, where
I
was it?
He took it. He stole it.
And did
'Cause
what with it?
Well, he rode it. He lives in, the next couple towns over. So he fucking, when I didn't answer the door, he probably wanted to come in my house for a hideout after beating George's ass.
Or fight you if you said something
Or
stupid.
fight me. And I just didn't let him in. So the asshole stole my bike and probably rode it home.
There's nothing worse than a bad drunk.
Yeah, and he
There
probably
really
rode
isn't.
it back to the girlfriend's house whose ass he beat.
Yeah,
You know.
probably. I
So
mean,
my bike is there.
this guy. So whatever. You know what?
He's a fucking asshole. James.
Shout out to this guy. So when Larry and I catch you slipping, we're gonna catch you slipping. Mm-hmm. No, hopefully he doesn't listen to this.
He probably won't. But if he might though, because he's a nosy little cunt.
That's all right though.
If he does, I hope he does, man.
For what you've done is
because I'm not
fucking-
afraid of that fucking kid, and I'm fucking pissed off what he did to George. I really am. It's really, really fucking, really not
irreversible.
cool.
It's not even-
Because George. Let me go back. Let me explain this to the people. I have known George. He's a couple years older than me, but I have known George because I hung around with his little brother and his sister. His sister's a couple years old, 2 years older than me. His brother's my exact same age. George is
Okay, I don't know why you're getting into the family
I'm just
tree
saying
of
I
things.
fucking hung around with his
Then
brother
that's all
since
you had
like
to say.
4th grade or something.
I mean, we're getting into lineage
I
here.
fucking
you're
known
gonna
the guy.
fucking-
I hung around his
Then
mom-
why don't you just tell us that,
his
Larry?
brother, his house was
And
the
you
one
keep
with
going.
his house was the one with the indoor pool and shit. I was literally best fucking friends with his brother and his sister.
Okay, well, shout
so
out to
really
George,
it's
man.
fucking kind of like he fucking fucked
No one should
with
go
my
through
people,
that.
man. He's a jagoff.
Well, no one should go through that, you know. And definitely, he's your friend by proxy.
And that's the only reason I'm friends with him is because I knew his mom and George took him under his wing.
Yeah, no,
I'm
and I
good
understand. And now
friends
he
with
just
George.
and his mother died, and now he just assaulted the guy who was his stepdad, technically.
Yeah, and the other thing
but
is,
that's fine. You know what? There's a special place in hell for people like that. He's not going to be able to ride on a
Yeah.
pontoon boat. I'll tell you that. Right
No.
now. I will make sure that he is fisted by demons 24 hours straight.
well, the devil makes sure of that.
Well, I'm going to be
already.
friends with the dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that, dude.
How do you know? Have you been there before?
I read the Bible.
That's good for you. I mean,
Yeah.
you're reading a book. It's
says
just
what
words,
hell's like
it's
in
words
there.
written on a page.
Okay.
You don't believe in
That's
the
it.
Catholic Church, but you believe in Catholicism. But
No,
then you
I
bel-
don't.
Huh?
I don't believe in Catholicism.
Well, to some extent. I mean, you believe in God and, you know.
I believe in Jesus and
yeah,
God.
Jesus and God. So that's a Catholic back, you know.
I
That's,
believe that's not Catholic. They
they made that Catholic.
they just adopt some of those things and fucking
Icons
use
and-
it. They use it under their
Guise of what?
like okay, for instance,
This is a holy thing.
well, like they fucking
False
mock
idols and
Jesus.
relics.
Yes, they mock Jesus by having him on the cross and a crucifix.
Well, did you see that thing I sent you?
You know, that's not the way he wants to be remembered. That was a fucking shitty time. if
But did you see
imagine.
this thing I sent you? That
For
they
him.
actually make a thing where you can nail Jesus on the cross yourself.
Yeah, I saw that thing.
And I was reading this thing also, which is, I'm going to tell you, technology is awesome. Because they were doing this thing where they were taking these.
It ain't funny,
They
though.
took these. It's very
It's
funny.
not
It's
funny.
hilarious. You're laughing. Let me hit that bong, man. You're gonna get a parking ticket. And so it's very. It was an actual. It was like a 2-foot Jesus, and it came on a thick cross, and it had holes in his hands and his feet. Which I was reading this thing that they don't do that through your hands because what happens is your body weight pulls down and it
do it
rips
through your wrists
through
and
your
shit.
wrists. Yes, I was watching this whole thing with this guy doing like geometry on a computer with an actual picture of a guy who was crucified that I think the cartel did or something like that. And he'd like proved that over a 12-hour period, like he actually had how many inches he would fall down and it would eventually just tear through his hands. And then he would flip forward and his feet would rip out of the bottom nail, which is crazy. So usually they would tie their arms up and then and then go in through the wrists.
Here's the thing,
which is pretty macabre.
On a lot of them, they didn't even fucking nail them. They were doing Jesus extra special.
What's that? They were doing like a centipede with them?
Well, here's what they would do, man. Here's how you die from getting crucified.
You just bleed out. Or the birds get you.
No. They don't. They nailed Jesus, but they usually didn't
allegedly
nail. They did. That's not alleged. That is fucking for fact.
If I said it, it's on tape.
It's for fact.
Okay.
Anyways, what they would do is tie you up there. Just tie you.
You know what the crazy thing is?
And then you would suffocate from not being able to breathe, from having your arms
You believe
like
in all...
this,
Oh,
okay?
How many people turned zombies the other day?
None.
Okay, thank you, Larry. I wish we had something that a bell or a whistle or something I can blow. Okay. Did you have your 5G necklace on? Did your phone even go off? Because mine didn't.
Yeah. I don't know if mine did because I didn't know
Did you have
where
it
my...
off?
I don't know where my phone was.
You were so stoned.
I didn't have my phone the
you forgot
entire
your own
day.
conspiracy theory.
And here's the best part, though.
Yeah, you were too high to realize.
Anforth was here.
Oh, boy.
Shout out.
Don Anforth.
And I'm fucking around with that bicycle. I'm fixing the bicycle because asshole stole my bike.
Yeah.
And
are you going to hit that, really?
Yeah, I just packed it.
So get the fuck out of here. It's my turn.
Listen.
I am listening.
And I'm riding around on the bike, adjusting the gears and shit, adjusting shit, and I come riding up the driveway, and he's looking into his phone.
Yeah,
with his face like 2 inches from the screen. He's like, Larry, the thing was just giving me some kind of alert or alarm. And he's like looking right at it. I'm like, dude, that's the thing we're supposed to not fucking look
he's
at.
looking right at it. Like, you know, remember that circle? Like, woo, that would hypnotize you like the old school.
It was fucking hilarious.
So fucking, they snapped Don Anforth. They MK'd Ultra him, you think?
I don't know. But here's what they said was going to happen, man.
What was going to happen, Larry? Please explain this to me in detail.
Okay.
Until I get bored and tell you to stop.
And this is not to say that this won't happen.
Still?
Right.
Okay, see now...
There are these spike... Now, this is for sure.
JFK Jr. didn't come back.
No. There are these spike proteins that were inside the vaccines that are inside these little gel caps, imagine. Like the fucking little
Shout out, Mr. X.
Little gel caps. And what happens is... when these certain frequencies get played... at little 1 minute intervals or whatever bullshit they said.
At a frequency too, right?
These cells within these gel caps will swell up and break the gel caps open, and at this time it will let loose like Marburg, fucking, like Ebola and shit like that loose into your system that's already in you that was inside the vaccine.
So prolonged effects. Or instantaneous.
Well, if you get Marburg, you're going to bleed to death. It's
like Ebola. Bleed out your eyes, your ears, all your orifices.
Yeah, you're
your hands swell, and then blood comes out your cuticles and shit.
You're going to die.
Woo, what a fucking way to go.
I think they said it's like an 88% death rate.
Oh, man. What time is it, Larry, over there? I can't see.
And when they said that, I thought of it.
Okay, so then, I could, because, some of this is science, but at the same time, who fucking knows what they're putting in these vaccines? I think everyone is different. Like, I don't think there was some sort of consistency.
There was many different ones, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there was some, first of all, the FDA fucking, waived regulations and didn't even put these things into human trials. They just sent them to people. With no fucking, I know, do we got to talk vaccines again?
Nope.
Okay, because I don't,
I'm just saying.
I'm not vaccinated. Larry's not vaccinated. We're still alive.
I'm just saying what they said was going to happen.
I know, and it didn't happen. But you're still going to wait, right? It might not happen that day.
Because we don't I don't really know who's vaccinated.
I mean, some of this stuff is. I mean, it sounds like Orson
and it
Welles
also might,
fucking
and it also might not
1984
have
shit.
been an instantaneous thing. It might, who
But
knows?
they said zombie shit, which I read about.
But again, it was probably just a scare on the internet.
But
to
now your
freak
people are
everybody
scaring
out.
you.
Oh yeah, everybody's scaring everybody.
Yeah, so I mean, the
Here's the
fucking
thing,
snake
though.
is eating
Here's
its own
the thing,
tail.
though. I didn't get that frightened because it says right in the Bible. Jesus says, "Fear not." Like
But yeah, you had
let
your
heart
5G.
not be troubled.
You had your 5G
right out of
medallion on,
Jesus,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so another false idol.
It's not a false idol.
Yes, it is.
I don't worship the thing.
Yes, you do. You
I
wore
don't
it.
have it on now.
Okay, but would you wear a cross? Obviously, because you worship Jesus.
I don't have a cross on, no.
I know, thank gosh. Oh, you want to know what happened yesterday?
What happened?
Man, when Dave and I were scrapping, something popped out of his shirt on a gold chain.
He had a star.
No, he had the one that looks like pie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what that is. I should have looked it up, but man, Larry,
Pie.
I think we were talking about this the other
some
day.
Indian shit.
Larry's gonna
dude,
be,
that's some
Larry's going to be
Israeli
recruited
shit.
as a honeypot for the Mossad.
Dude, he is in the Mossad.
I know he's going to recruit you as a honeypot. Dude, it's cyclical. It all comes
Holy
back.
shit!
So I'm being dead serious
He's
too.
a
I'm not
recruiter.
joking about this.
Because here's the thing: he
What's that?
pretends like he doesn't know what he's doing.
He's good with numbers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's why.
And he's aggressive too.
I very.
Not as aggressive as you.
No.
Or they have to tell you to calm down. A 20-year-old telling a
But here's the thing,
56-year-old
man. I was
man.
fucking. You know what's cool is because I worked one-on-one with Sonny yesterday, so he was fucking.
He's
really
got a cross
showing
on.
me.
He was
Sonny
across.
does, and he's got the
but dude, when
Italian-
that's
he's
when
got
that,
the horn.
I don't know what that's called. I need to look that.
The
He's got the
horn?
horn and the he's got the horn
You
and
don't know
he's
what
got
the
the
horn's
cross.
called?
I don't know what the horn is called. I
Oh
forgot.
shit, man.
That's all right though. It's
Mary
like
knows
Lucky
what it's
Horn or
called.
something, whatever.
It's some bullshit.
It's some fucking Guido.
All he was missing
fucking
was the fucking
Gindaloon
Melio.
thing.
Yeah.
The eye of the evil eye.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's protected from everything now. He's got a force field of meatballs around him.
He's got all those medallions, and he'll beat the fucking living shit out
Oh
of you.
man, when he worked you over when you said that shit about the chick yesterday.
I said I'll fight her.
It's hilarious. And you didn't even think about it. He was on you like stink on shit, dude, quick. You were like, he just grabbed you. For trying to sexually assault another class member. That's all right, though. We'll all survive, right?
We'll fucking get to be friends
Dude,
with her.
there's, you know what?
by
Listen,
the time it's all said
you're
and
either
done.
trained or you're not. I'm not the greatest. I'm not perfect. I don't say I'm great at anything. But at the same time, when somebody tries to grab me now, I know what to fucking do.
Yeah.
You know?
Here's the thing, though. I'm fucking looking forward to it because, I think it's
Looking
like
forward to what? Hurting people?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
I mean, Jesus.
Not that. Here's what I'm looking forward to. Getting real good at it because I know that I'm going to be able to do it really well because it's
'Cause I
like
always-
learning an instrument, man.
No, you and this fucking metaphor.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Yeah, man. This is hippie Larry, dude.
Here's the thing. It's what I do. And
yeah,
fucking,
bro. Listen, dude. Stars and moon and sunshine and
fuck
rainbows.
you, motherfucker.
Larry's the man.
Anyways, it's like learning a fucking new instrument or something. It's fucking.
Well, you did teach yourself
get-
piano, which I fucking respect.
Yeah, I
more
could
than,
play the
dude,
fuck out of the piano. I didn't even know
Totally
what I was doing
Did
1 year
not
ago.
know how to play the piano at all. At all. And now he plays fucking.
Now I'm going to book a
50
gig.
songs.
I'm going to play a fucking gig on the piano at this place we're playing October 19th with Catachronic in Maple Park, Illinois, at Keith Cure. I'm going to book a gig
What a
with this
selfless
girl
plug.
that fucking...
You're gonna what to a girl?
The girl that and the guy that run the joint.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna fucking book a gig with Bobby. Me and Bobby are gonna do a fucking gig
Should
there.
be Otis the Wiener Dog. That's what your guys' name should be.
No, man.
Why
that's
not?
dumb.
That's silly.
It is
I know, you're
silly.
so serious.
No, it's just not Otis the Wiener Dog. Ain't
That's got a
the
good ring
fucking
to it, though,
name.
man. Come on.
Anyways,
Oh.
whatever we call it, maybe it will be called Otis the Wiener Dog. I don't know if Robert wants to disrespect his dog in that
Not
fashion.
at all. That's a total homage to him. Right? Don't you think so?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
But,
no, I don't know. That's why I was
Well,
saying maybe
it's-
that's a good name.
I don't know. That's sometimes kind of weird, man. And you get sad before every gig because you see the name at the gig and you're like,
It's a
oh,
dog.
my
I mean,
dog's dead.
I don't
man."
think it's really going to
Yeah, but
consume
what if
him that
he's like
much.
fucking Mr. Bojangles?
Who's that?
The guy who danced and he had the dog and then the dog died.
Man, I mean, you 2 weeks in a row, you're really pulling
20
out some
fucking
fucking
years.
references, Larry.
20 fucking
Just
years.
dating yourself.
He
Mr.
cried about the
Bojay.
dog.
I know Sammy Davis Jr. did a song.
Yeah, that's it. The song. Listen to the words, motherfucker.
Okay.
And then the dog dies. He went around. He was a bum, and he had the dog. And then the dog dies. And then 20 years on, that's all he still talked about. And
Was that dog? Why didn't you get a new one?
Sometimes you can't replace him, man.
Everything's replaceable. It really is. You don't think so?
You're a cold-hearted bitch.
Well-
I knew you were. I already knew that anyway.
I'll take that as a win. Cold-hearted bitch. I don't know if that. I mean, is that a? Are you just assuming that I'm transgender now? I don't like
Speaking of
this.
transgender, did you see this
man.
fucking
Oh boy,
fruitcake that is
stalking your DMs.
yeah, the one that keeps direct messaging me? I cannot fucking anyways. No, the one that's representing Ukraine in the war. And now
Wait,
this
man,
weirdo,
that is just the craziest statement
no,
I've
it's
ever
a
heard.
transgender fucking guy. It's a guy.
Okay, so it's a man.
It's a man.
It's a
with
man,
a blonde
baby.
wig. It's a man with a blonde wig.
Okay. How
So
big
I-
is he?
Pretty big.
Well, I mean, come on, you got to give me fucking.
He's your size.
Is he 20 stone?
No, he's not 20 stone, but he's fucking 18 stone.
Fuck the metric
He's
system.
big.
He's not 20 stone, but he's 18. Like, that's a big difference.
That's
I
big
don't even know how much a
difference,
fucking
man.
stone weighs, but.
Dude, I weigh like fucking 9 stone.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's an English measurement.
Do you think
brother.
that's
It's
what they
nothing
do
with
to
kilos?
women in the Middle East? They weigh them, and that's
They
how many
stone
stones.
them.
That's how many stones they throw at them.
Yeah.
I like that. That's pretty good.
Anyway,
they put him on a
this fucking
scale.
guy probably weighs a deuce, and he's fucking got a fucking
I don't even know what
wig-
measurement that is.
200, man.
Oh, now deuce is 200.
200, a deuce, man. How
Say
much?
two
is-
bills.
Okay,
Two
he weighs
bills.
2 bills. Okay,
There we go.
There you go, Neil.
I got that.
Everything's got to be spelled out for this motherfucker. Anyways, and he's going
I mean, you're a sugar baby, so you have you don't know what
Concept?
money, no
Yeah.
concept of money.
exactly. Everything's handed to me.
Yes, it is.
And so this guy is going, this thing is she is going, the blood, the Russians have fangs, and the blood of the innocents will be
Wait a
on
second.
them.
Is this he's a fighter?
No, man, he is
Influencer?
yeah, or something. But he works
Well,
for the
you just
U.S.
can't-
Army, representing the Ukrainian army.
He's like a liaison.
Yeah. And when fucking Vladimir Zelensky saw this
That guy tap
he's like,
danced into the room with a
I-
big check from the United States. La,
yeah,
la, 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 la.
exactly. Even he said, "I don't know about this guy."
Yeah, I mean, this guy's doing
He's a
fucking
straight up
loop-de-loops,
weirdo.
man. Fucking, he's getting on his knees and blowing everybody in Washington.
But
Actually, I think it's the other way around.
and
The
this guy
Democrats
got
are
a
very
2-book
quick.
deal out of fucking saying weird stuff like Vladimir Putin is a vampire and he won't be happy till he sucks the blood of every
Fuck that.
Ukrainian.
Vladimir Putin is the man, and we've
Dude,
already
if Vlad-
talked about this.
I know.
And I think
I
I'm
can't say it
slowly
enough.
coming to your side, Larry.
Yeah, if Vladimir Putin was running for president, I would vote for the motherfucker. I would be
Well,
proud. to
I don't
have
know.
him.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, he's better than. I mean, he's better than what we've had
Well,
so far.
He's very tyrannical.
Well, Joe Biden isn't.
But I'll
He's
tell you right
fucking-
now-
Joe Biden isn't. He's going to lock up his political.
I'll tell you right
opponent
now,
in
this shit
prison.
that's happening in Philly and Chicago and looting the stores and all this, try that shit in Russia, bitch. You're going to get drop kicked.
Yeah.
Like some guy's going to run
And-
from 40 feet away and drop kick you.
And no one-
and then they're just going to beat your heads in with fucking
And no one's
rosewood
going to say
clubs.
on TV that wasn't right, and that kid should have fucking.
Who did?
You know, if we did that here, they'd say, "Oh God, that cop should be put in prison." No,
Oh.
you can't smoke a heater in here, man. We're not smoking heaters.
Come on. All right, that's fine.
We'll go upstairs. You don't have that long to wait.
No, that's cool, man. Fuck, call me out and shit, whatever.
We're
Well, yeah, no,
smoking bombs.
they wouldn't fucking tolerate any of this
No.
bullshit that's going on.
That is
right
great.
now.
That Russian shit where the guy fucking gets his head just kicked in
Yeah.
from
Dude,
The guy is
runs.
the guy is about 6 feet away from him when he jumps.
Dude, he runs.
And hits him with both feet in the fucking head.
And he hits the ground like a sack of rocks. Dude.
Yeah.
And then the cops just swarm in and just start beating everybody.
And all the guy did was like stole a pack of M&Ms or something.
No, I think he was a car thief.
Oh, was he?
I think it wasn't that bad at all. Like here, they would have let you run you'd be the mayor if you had it, you know. But
car thief? Oh, you're practically clean, buddy.
How many felonies you got? You know, we'll just let you all in.
27.
Oh. But yeah, they don't fuck around in Russia is how it should be. But they also make their own drugs like crocodile.
Yeah.
That's where it fucking
Well, that's
originated.
where Trank came from and shit, right?
No.
Trank?
That came from fucking, that's just a concoction.
Isn't it
Actually,
it's similar, crocodile and
No. But
I
there's...
thought it was. Both of
know.
them eat your fucking arm off.
Yeah, they eat your flesh. I mean, it's fucking disgusting. I showed you that video, didn't I? That guy that had that open, the wound was like...
Dude, I seen a video where it showed the guy had a fucking amputated fucking arm, and his girlfriend is shooting him up in the stub.
There's old Stumpy and Liz getting their rocks off.
I saw her on TV on something. They were interviewing her or something, or it was on the internet maybe, and she wasn't bad looking.
But Stumpy wasn't there, so he probably was dead.
It looked like she was just turned into a junkie because she didn't look all fucked up.
She did that 1,000-yard stare.
But she was. It turned out she was a hardcore junkie, and she said, "I got to go out and do everything now because my old man lost his leg from that drink shit."
Now he just walks, and I just
like
nods
the other
in circles.
And I'm like, "Holy
man,
fuck!"
You can't
His
nod
name
out.
is Hoppy.
You can't nod out on one leg.
I know.
You need a crutch, literally.
You need a crutch.
What a fucking metaphor
and that
right
sucks,
there.
Because then you'd need a crutch with a hinge so you can bend over at your waist. Because you'd have to nod out with just your head. You couldn't bend your whole body.
You just need a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the ultimate. That's an ultimate dope score. A wheelchair.
Yeah.
You can just wheel around in that bitch all day. You don't got to walk, shoot dope wherever you want. Not out in your chair.
Man.
Chain yourself to it because you got get stolen.
That sounds like a dream.
It does, really?
No, not really,
man.
dude.
It's really, man. You just smoke weed all day.
Terrible.
You know, maybe you can get a check.
Terrible. It's so fucked up. You know what? It's so weird because
what's that?
When I see those people.
What do you mean those people? Damn, Larry.
Well, when I see when we look on the internet and you look in the different neighborhoods,
all the junkies
the people
and
on the street, and you realize, man, those people are so fucked up that it looks terrible.
Oh, I wouldn't
want to be that fucked up.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. What's C?
No.
You got
bad.
some? Is that what C is?
And
you got some?
And C, I think back to how fucked up we would get, but at least when we were like that, I had someone to scream at me and say, "Hey, motherfucker, straighten up" or something.
And then you got high the next day.
No, and I would, not, wake up
you're talking about not now.
Yeah, and all that. You could actually maybe seem somewhat human.
Fuck cleaning the floors
this
for an
fucking
hour.
shit. Every single person is fucked up.
Well, it's crazy because Philadelphia is not a big place. It's not like
No,
New York City.
small,
It's not
though.
like
It ain't
Chicago.
small.
But no, I'm saying, in the way Philly's built, it's small, tight streets and shit
Yeah.
like that. So a lot of people are jammed in.
They got to sprawl like what happened in Chicago.
Yeah,
how
but
it
if you
became
look,
bigger and bigger.
if you look at Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia, that's like the main thoroughway, and that's where the most shit's going down. It is a war zone. Like we talk about this before, but it's a literal war zone.
But we got that too.
But where?
We got more.
But not like this. There's the vagrants that we have are more spread out. You know what I mean? Like, because they're in the city. Like, you don't go to the west side and you don't see that.
No.
You don't go to the south side and see that. You think they'd let a bunch of whites just get high and die on their shit? No. The Mexicans wouldn't allow that. You try to go do that in Humboldt Park.
Chicago's different.
Every place is different, but Philly's just it's not like sprawling like that. It's just everybody's combined, so everybody's coagulates in one area.
Yeah.
And it looks a lot more horrendous than
when
it is.
When I played in Philly, when I went on this tour, and this one guy had a sign, and he said, I'm not gonna lie, I need booze. And I fucking said, that's the guy we got to give money to. And so the girls all handed him money, and then fucking we're at the gig, and the guy, and it was I don't know, maybe it was a Monday night because we were on tour, but it usually doesn't matter in a punk band. You know, people are there every night of the week, and fucking the guy goes, oh man, I don't know how good it's gonna be tonight. The Eagles are playing, and I'm like, who cares? I'm thinking, wow, the Eagles. Like, I'm thinking the Glenn
Don
Fry.
Henley and shit like that.
Yeah, no, but he was talking about the football team.
Oh,
Philadelphia
yeah.
Eagles.
Oh,
So the place was empty.
yeah.
There was like 10, 15 people there because every fucking person. And I'm thinking, wow. He's going, oh, we love the Eagles here.
Oh, they love the Eagles, man.
I thought he was talking about the band, and I'm like, wow, they really love the Eagles that much in Philadelphia? What the fuck is going on here?
I told you this story. I drove into Philly. I was for work, and literally 5 minutes, and it was like 1, 2 in the morning, there was a fight. As soon as I passed the sign, because there's like all these shady bars from which way I came, and there was a fight outside.
Nice.
It was like the city of brotherly love.
Nice.
I've been there. It's a fucking shithole.
One time I woke up in the back of the van, and I look out the window, and it says, Go Flyers.
And your ass was sore?
And it says, Go Flyers in one of the office buildings getting off the highway, entering into Philadelphia. And I'm like, wow, man, they know about the Flyers all the way out here. I thought it was the Schaumburg Flyers they were talking about.
No, you're just stupid. I mean, I'm not even going to give you a pass
and my
on that one.
And my drummer's like, dude, man, the Philadelphia
The
Flyers.
Schaumburg Flyers are in Philadelphia.
See, I don't know about all the fucking teams and all that bullshit, though.
Well, if it says Philadelphia and then Flyers.
It didn't say Philadelphia. It just was written in it.
Oh, it said Flyers?
It was, yeah, it just said Flyers, and it was on big pieces of paper, on computer paper, with one letter in each window in a big office.
Philadelphia is
building.
notorious. You want to know? You want to hear something they did great as a fan base?
And so they got a good laugh out of that. When I
mean
thought it was the
I'm not
Flyers.
even. I don't know why you even entertained me.
I'm
with
just
that
saying,
story.
I didn't fucking
just shows
realize
how retarded you are.
First of all, I woke up out of a dead sleep. I didn't even know what city we were fucking driving into. I was on the road already for fucking a week or more.
Okay.
Tell me what the fuck. You wouldn't know what the fuck you were doing either, asshole.
You know, literally all riled up.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too, bitch. Come and get some. Damn. You want to do your hit list? Because you're about to get hit.
No.
Do you know where it's at, Larry?
No.
There we go.
I am so stoned.
I know, I can
wonder,
tell.
I wonder if No Filter Frank is upstairs fucking
No, he would
with
have came
Mary.
downstairs.
No,
I didn't hear
he
the
might-
door.
You can't hear anything down here.
I could. Okay. I don't have old
You
man
can't
ears.
really hear. Okay, okay. Now you
It's a heavy wood door.
Now you can
What,
hear better
63?
than I
Yeah.
Fuck
I can
off.
fight better than you and hear better than you.
Oh,
This bitch.
this fucker's.
I'm gonna take you
asking
outside, and
me.
I'm gonna even take my shoes off.
I'm gonna fucking.
It's been
throw my
raining
shoe
out.
at-
Yeah. Oh, you're like that dude in the bush. Remember when he threw the shoe at him?
No.
You remember that when there was that dude that threw like it was a sandal?
yeah.
And he hit him with.
He didn't hit him.
He did, or did he go over him?
Bush
Into-
fucking
He
had
ducked
a
out
quick
of the way?
reaction. That would have been great if he would have hit him though.
Oh,
'cause
you don't
I
wanna get-
fucking-
imagine
I
how-
thought Bush was a fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, he was. He fucking orchestrated. Well, he didn't orchestrate 9/11. He was just a guy that was put in charge to make it go through.
Mm-hmm.
He was a middleman.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know how we feel about that.
Fuck that middleman.
I don't know about that. That's kind of gay, but okay. Nice shot, finally. There's like 9 cats
Finally?
around here. All right, read your hit list, sucker.
All right.
I don't know why you just did that. Okay.
Because I knew it wasn't going to go in. All right. No Filter Frank, man.
Hope you're not upstairs.
See ya. Yeah. Hope you're not upstairs harassing Mary right now, motherfucker. Ross, man, out there in Arizona. Matthew. Chris, you guys.
Is that
down
Barbara?
there? Yeah.
You're fucking gay.
No Shirt Nick, what's up, bro? Still
No
working
Shirt
on still working on that same tank of gas. Thank you, sir.
Car hasn't moved in
I didn't
a week and a half.
I didn't get insurance for that car yet, but,
I'm still
working
driving
on
that
it.
bitch around. Doing donuts in that motherfucker.
Oh man, Zodiac. We're gonna mix down that tape, brother. The lost fucking banana sack tapes.
I don't know. Is that like code like
Haskola.
Wayfair stuff?
Yeah, no, man.
We better not get a box.
Zodiac is
a crate.
is my buddy. That
I know
played
who it
drums,
is.
man.
Yes.
Tiffany Woodcock, what's up, baby?
Cox Wood Shop.
Chrissy, Luann, Becky,
Hello, hello.
Sherry,
Love you, Sherry.
Jessica, Clara, Helena and Harmony,
Fucking cats.
Mary,
Mr. X.
that's Mr. X, Javel. Hope you're listening, man.
Yeah, I hope. I
course,
heard
the
India's flooded right now, so I hope you're doing okay.
Of course, the OnlyFans girls.
Oh
Love
man,
you,
well they
honey.
keep on sending you pictures, and every time I come over, all the files are open. So I know you looked at them. You can't hide that, Larry. And shout out to Otis, R.I.P. brother.
Yeah, and we gotta
boy.
say because of the,
Here we go.
well, otherwise we won't get our studio time paid for by Tom's Free Clinic, the best clinic, AK, and
This way and west of the Mississippi.
yeah, the best car mechanics too.
If you're coming off the run with the president's first son, call Tom's Free Clinic.
Yeah, and
We now have
also,
methadone and methadone substitutes.
They should also think about taking what's his fucking name, the attack dog that the Bidens have that bit another guy.
Cooper, not Copper, no, Sergeant or
Something like that.
Yeah, he bit the 12th
Major was
person.
the
Major,
one. No,
that-
but the commander.
Commander. There we go.
Major was the last one.
Man,
Okay.
you know what I tried to
Real
find?
presidential names for the dogs.
I'm going to tell you something. I tried to
Toms could take care of that. If you have a dog that bites
Yeah,
everyone.
we kill him. Yeah, I mean, that's what you do.
So bring Commander into Tom's.
But they have to fly him in.
If Hunter brings him in, we'll give him a
We
real
give-
good deal.
Some kitty ketamine, too.
Yeah.
Um,
You bring the blow, we'll
Shit.
give you some ketamine.
oh, what was I just thinking about?
Yeah, Tom's.
Oh, I was trying to look up the races and the ages and the genders of all of the people that the dog have bit,
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't find anything. Because I was going to make a good Jew joke about it because it's a German Shepherd,
Uh-huh.
but I could not find any
Information
they said a
about
Secret Service
who got
woman,
bit.
a Secret Service woman, no gender, no nothing. Like,
Well, gender, it said woman.
well, for most of them, for the majority of them. But
It bit the gardener. And the
You ever been bit
fucking
by a
arm.
dog?
Oh, yeah.
I've been bit by a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Kiki's German Shepherd bit
I've been
me.
bit by a German Shepherd, too, as a kid.
Yeah, not cool,
But
man.
No. But never attacked because here's the thing. I got my leg bit once really good when I was going by on a bicycle too slow by this place where I kind of knew there might have been a German Shepherd there, but I didn't see him.
Yeah.
And usually we would have to get some speed up to go past this one house because motherfucker would attack you. And then another time when I was fucking partying over at the Harlan house, man, we were smoking rocks one night, and all of a sudden, the fucking Kurt's dog, my hand was in the dog's mouth all of a sudden. I'm like, yo, and he's like, hey, Smokey. And
Oh my
fucking-
God,
yeah.
man! It sounds like the Terror Dome.
I know. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? I go, I can't afford, I fucking am basically a bum that plays music. I can't afford to get my hands getting fucked up. It's my only way of getting money. And
Yeah, I can't do
fucking-
hand jobs anymore behind the Butera.
Yeah. And, and he's like, I'm really, really sorry about
Fuck, I
that.
should have said Pickwick.
I would never do that behind Pickwick.
Oh, just mouth stuff.
You're real fucking smart.
I'm just trying to make
Needles
jokes.
is blacked out and he's had fucking
I'm not. What the
One
fuck are you
Monica-
talking about? I'm blacked
one
out.
Monaco and half a water.
What day is it today?
Friday,
What's the date?
October 6th.
Yeah, Larry, pulling through for me. Even
Yeah.
I would have berated you no matter what, so I'll be nice to you.
I know the date and I know the day.
That's pretty
so
dang
fuck
good,
me,
Larry.
man. I know everything.
What was it again? The 6th?
Yeah,
it was the
October
first.
6th.
Yeah, you just got your check a couple days ago. Sugar baby check.
Yeah.
All right, let's close
I
this
don't
bitch
know
out.
about that.
Because you're going to get going soon, so we got to fucking edit it and do our shit, so.
All right, man. I love everybody that tunes in, and you guys are all really special for listening. I'm not saying that in a fucked up way. I mean it.
Yeah, we don't
And,
mean like handicapped or anything.
No.
Yeah,
not
I mean,
like
you
that.
must be to listen to us, but.
You must be fucking pretty smart.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
I'm stoned.
Have a great evening, everybody, and don't do anything that I wouldn't do.
Unless you're in Boys Town.
I'm Larry.
And I'm Needles.
Peace.